Hey guys, this is Jessmosis again, and today I'll be talking about my current USA LED lights. Now I have an issue with the brackets of them rusting. So in this video I'll be showing how I have gotten rid of the rust problem and hopefully alleviate that problem in the future. But before we get into that, I want to talk to you guys about my Instagram. If you guys are curious of what I'm doing in between videos, feel free to check out my Instagram because I do post stuff on there quite a lot. So let's go ahead and jump into this. I think what I'm going to do, as you see, there's a little bit left. Oh, can I focus right? A little bit left on that one. Now the other one's doing okay, but I'll probably end up doing that one as well. But as you see, it's rusting pretty bad. So I'm going to use some Plasti Dip. See if I can take this focus off. So I'm going to use some Plasti Dip and see if I can't prevent this from rusting too bad and destroying my tank. Alright, so I ended up taping it off with some tape here. Try to keep my light from getting screwed up. And I'm pretty much just going to Plasti Dip right in here on this section here to see if it will help this out. So let's get to that. Nice clean look. Look at that, no more rusty. Both sides. Both sides. Focus. Look at that. Beautiful. Alright, so let's give it a little bit of a closer shot here. It's still a little wet. Looks like I did miss a spot here. I might have to go back and clean up, but for the most part it looks like it's covered it pretty well. I think this is going to be a good solution to help aid in battling my rust problem. Alright, so now the next thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be cutting out like a piece of tubing. I'm just going to make a slit down the length of the tube to cover this up because this is quite sharp. This is raw glass. This is from when I tore off the bracket, but I'm going to actually take this and cover this up with that tubing. That way it helps combat that situation where I was getting the rust on here, because I think over time it would just rub the bracket raw to the metal and it would start rusting it. So hopefully that will help with this too. Alright, so all I did was cut out a piece of tubing to the length that I needed for the exposed glass area, and like I said, all I'm going to do is just cut down the length of it like this. Probably not the best way to do this, but this is the way I'm going to do it. Right down the middle. Then we can wrap it up. So we'll pretty much be able to open it up and wrap it right over top the glass. Alright, now that I got my tubing, let's put the sucker on. I'm going to make this difficult though. Okay. Slip it right on over just like that. And it's not too cosmetically too much of an eyesore, I suppose. Looks like it's going to be just fine. Just the right length. Get in there. There we go. Alright. So now we can just put my lights right back on top. Like so. And now I don't have to worry about this rubbing. I might actually be able to run this cord through this as well. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and do like a little overview of what I did here. So I pretty much took these lights off and I covered them up, and I Plasti dipped the ends of the just from this position over, as you saw in the video. And I went ahead and used Plasti Dip instead of like a regular Rust-Oleum paint because I didn't want this to chip off. I feel like paint would have chipped off, and the Plasti Dip won't. It kind of like sticks to itself, so it's kind of like a plastic, so it really won't rub off and chip off into the tank and cause any issues with that. So that's why I use Plasti Dip. And I went ahead and cut this tubing out. I usually use this tubing for like some of my water changes and stuff, and I had some extra tubing. So I just put a slit down the middle and put it over top of here because this was exposed bare glass. If I can get closer here, so you can see how it was like a bare glass area. So I think this is going to make the biggest improvement of them all. It's going to keep it from exposing raw metal from rubbing on that glass and keep it from, you know, rusting. So I think that's going to really help, and I think these current USA lights are going to do me good for a long time now. Alright guys, so thanks for checking out the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it and have learned something from it, and hopefully I can help some people out there having the same issues with rust on the current USA lights. Alright guys, peace. So guys, thank you for checking out my channel as always. I am Jessmosis. Feel free to click on the little circle that has my stupid face on it. Subscribe to me if you enjoyed the video. And if you want to see some of my previous videos, I will give one description of the previous video before this one. And if you see a second video, it's because there's another video after this video. So thank you for checking me out. As always, Reef on.